Are you planning on being a YouTube star? Are you an influencer?
Followers is about 100 only.
What was the reasoning behind of your YouTube?
Because 10 years ago, before I came into Japan, my friends encouraged me to share the life in Japan. And then I came and the life was so busy and I didn't do that. One of my Taiwanese friends, he said, hey, you should do like a YouTuber. I thought about a blogger. He told me the trend is YouTube.
No one likes to read. It takes too long. You just want to watch and just listen.
Yeah, like, kind of like start last October, going very slowly, like one video a month. This kind.
That's cool though.
That's cool.
But recently, because of this coronavirus, I really cannot do any videos because I feel like now is this, serious time. I don't want to do anything. It's not about that. I was thinking what I can do. And then one day I thought about, maybe I should do a video to interview my friends.
Thank you for inviting us.
Sarah lives in Hawaii and you live in Seattle, right?
Well, Washington State was the original epicenter of the coronavirus in the US. We were the first US case here. So that was a little crazy. Definitely everyone in Hawaii, like mom and my sister, they're all like calling and texting, like, are you okay? I was like, at that point it was just starting. So, whatever. And yeah, but now it's, I feel like most people in Washington are pretty cooperative. And I think our numbers are declining, so this is news, but I know Hawaii is a little different because they got things a lot later. Yeah, Sarah?
Yeah, it's definitely don't have as many tourists. For a while now, they closed, all the parks. You were not allowed to do many things.
You have the lockdown policy?
Yeah, we had like a stay-at-home order. Well, today it's been at least 40 days already. I think it has been extended until May 30th.
Seattle, our stay-at-home order is officially only until May 4th, which is not that long from now, but there's been so many heavy rumors that they're going to extend it for like another month, which I'm not surprised by at this point. I think they're just kind of slowly rolling it out, because once you tell someone, 3 months, maybe 3 months from now, can I go out? Like, if you just do it all at one time, everyone's going to freak out. So I think they're smart to kind of just do it in monthly increments.
There's a 14-day quarantine period. So if you're caught outside of your hotel room, you could get cited, or I think some people have gotten arrested in Hawaii.
Or got like shipped back to wherever they came from. Like,
shipped back.
But even I had plans to go back home. I'm from Hawaii, but I still decided not to fly back in May because it's like, I don't want, 2-week quarantine, I can't do anything for 2 weeks at home. And then it's like the purpose of going home is to visit Sarah or like to see Sarah and like grandma and mom and dad. It's just better not to risk it. So that makes me mad when people go to Hawaii and like don't follow the rules.
So you guys gain weight?
About the same.
Yeah. Like 8 pounds, but it's not too bad for being like locked up for like 5 weeks. So once I gained a pound, I was like, okay, I need to like get my life together. I need to reevaluate, my routine.
Reevaluate.
Yeah, I started doing Zumba. I just put the YouTube video on the TV and I'll just like copy it. It's really great. It's free.
So you guys still have your training program at home?
Oh, I have a story. There's a grocery store like 5 minutes away from me, walking distance. I made a big purchase. I bought like a hand mixer so I could start baking. I bought like a gallon of milk. So I had 2 bags, but I'm carrying it. I had to walk up the hill. It's like, just groceries, right? 2 bags full of groceries. And the next day I wake up, I was like, how come my arms hurt? Like, I was like, I didn't do push-ups. I didn't do any pull-ups. I didn't do it. I was like, oh my gosh, my arms are hurting from carrying grocery bags from the grocery store. That was like the saddest thing. It's great that I worked out, but really sad that I'm that weak. When I was walking up the hill, I had to put the things down on the ground. I had to take a break.
Wow, Melissa.
I was like, hold on, thank you. And then I had to pick it up and I had to walk again.
We should do a challenge or something.
The real training, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You guys cannot see your friends as well, right?
If I go grocery shopping with my roommate, we'll ask our friend if she wants us to drop stuff off. But even then, like, drop it off in a spot and then she'll walk up to it and she'll grab it. So like we're trying our very best to keep distance. But it's so strange because she doesn't live that far from us, but we haven't hung out in the same place in over a month now. So it's a lot of FaceTiming and like sharing meals over FaceTime. And it's really sad. It's actually really sad.
Recently started helping out with worship team at my church. I don't know if I told you, but I play the violin. I do that, and that allows me to like see some people throughout the week. But 6 feet apart and the social distancing, But other than that, no, it's just my family. Think of the positives that come out of this, or in light of everything happening, this has allowed me to reconnect with like my Japanese friends, or like you and a lot of other people that I haven't talked to in a long time. So it's been a blessing in disguise, in certain ways, right? I tell people, if I'm not smiling by the end of May 30th, you need to slap me, because God is still good. So I'm still smiling.
Sarah, how's your work? You cannot go to work, or you work at home?
Yeah, all the schools are closed right now. Yeah, they basically canceled the rest of the school year. Like how do I say? They're having distance learning until the end of the school year.
Sarah's a teacher, by the way.
Yeah, but right now I'm only doing part-time teaching. So until next year, I'm going to be a full-time teacher. Quarantine skills that I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to convince every single person in my house to cut their hair.
What?
Wait for it. I'm trying to convince my grandma for me to cut her hair. But she told me that she'll shave my head if I ever touch her head. So have you cut your hair yet? You're like Rapunzel.
I think it's Rapunzel.
Asian Rapunzel.
In my life, it's the longest time right now.
Oh, wow.
Like Ariana Grande with the long ponytail.
Ariana Grande.
Asian Ariana Grande. Yes.
Maybe you can you can let your hair down. Reel him in.
Do you do anything special during this quarantine?
Only Melissa. I think only Melissa.
First day of quarantine, I downloaded TikTok, and it's been a journey. I'm on, I think today makes day 40. In the past week, I've really debated if I should keep going, because I don't have any more like ideas, and most of the ideas aren't mine, because TikTok is like a lot of trends, right? You follow other people's trends and you make it your own. So I try to make it quarantine related, since we're all in quarantine. But I think at this point I don't have a choice. I need to keep going until we're done. And I think after we're done with quarantine, I'm going to stop, because too much for my brain. Sometimes I just sit and wonder like, what should I do today? And then sometimes I feel really insecure, like if I'm in the living room and then my roommate walks out, I'll stop what I'm doing. He's like, I don't care. I was like, I care. Like, I cannot do this in front of other people. I think there's one kid in the kitchen, and I was like slamming all the
I like that.
Only had 10 minutes to do it because my roommate stepped out of the apartment. So I was like, oh my gosh, I go to the kitchen, I'm opening all the things.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's kind of been the new thing I've been doing, other than like cooking and baking. It's just.
So did anyone else summon their inner Betty Crocker during quarantine? Like, look, I baked manju. Day after that, I baked mini cheesecakes. Tonight, I baked chocolate chip cookies. Oh, but how many chocolate chip cookies? I don't know.
All of them you took by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, like, thinking of the ideas, again, a lot of them are trend stuff I see, so it's not all original, but all, like, the filming, like, I will be holding it, I'll be placing it. Sometimes, if you see both hands, it's because the phone is in between my legs.
I thought someone just took that for you.
No.
That's so funny.
No, I'm too embarrassed to have anyone help me.
Your sister told me you have a roommate, so I think, maybe your roommate helped you with that.
Oh no. Well, like yesterday, I think one of the scenes I was like this, I had something in my hand. It's because my phone was in between my legs like this.
Really?
Quite a few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
500 times?
Probably.
How do just these two babies over here?
That's so funny.
I think maybe I'll just buy like a cheap tripod where I can put my phone and I can upgrade myself. But see, you have a ring light. That's fancy. So I'm not there yet.
Thanks for reaching out to us.
So fun.
Yeah.
Because
I
I only follow Melissa's TikTok, but I feel like so honored.
That's so funny. It's like, I hope you don't think I'm crazy in person. I'm kind of laid back. I like to think at least, but I'm glad.
Yeah, she's funny. I'll admit, Melissa's funny.
I believe that. I believe that.
Thanks for letting us hang out with you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Looking
I'll
forward to
see
it.
you. Stay well. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Impossible. 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 Impossible.